My Tio has returned to me.
Tio?
You seem to be doing well. Well, would you look at that? There's some much needed good news. You goodness. When I found out you were in the hospital, I assumed the worst. You're okay, right? You weren't injured or anything, were you? It's really you, Lloyd. What is that breastplate made of? Where have you been this whole time? I heard they put you in prison, but it was all over the Orbital net. They said you escaped and that soldiers were chasing you down. Why is this text auto-scrolling? I've been so worried. Oh, Tio. Actually, we had to return to her. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Head pats. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you like that. But I'm okay. Everything's going to be all right. Zite and Wazy helped me return to Crossbell. So you can relax now. I'm here. Aw, isn't that at all? It's a shame we have to interrupt them. Cecile and Fran. Why is everyone's text auto-scrolling now except for Lloyd's? I hate it. Funny meeting you here, Lloyd. I'm so glad you're safe. You have no idea how concerned I was, Lloyd. Sorry about that. I know I've caused you all some grief. Anyway, you look great, Fran. Like you're back at 100%. Yup, my injuries are all healed up. Have been for a while, actually. Okay, now I need you to go beat some sense into your idiotic sister, who's for some reason siding with the people that hurt you. Baffling, I know. But because of everything going on, I haven't been able to go back to work. That explains why you're here. Still, I'm glad you're doing better. Incidentally, Wazy, why are you dressed like that? And Zite, what are you doing here? It's a bit of a long story. Long or not, they deserve a proper explanation of everything that has happened up until now. Did he just... What's the matter? You really can't tell? Oh, I see. You've always been able to understand him, so you still haven't noticed, have you? Why are you speaking in human tongue? Because now we are worthy, I guess. How did things come to this? It's all so complicated, I can't even begin to unpack it. To think this would happen to the Crossbell we call home. Now I understand how the past of our state has led to our present situation, both in regards to the crisis we're in, as well as what's happened to Kia. Yeah. Right now, there are only two things I want. The first is to uncover the truth of all the unanswered questions we still have. Bro, I've got a lot of questions. The second is to bring everyone back together, and that includes Kia. A world full of goals to choose from, and you pick the two most impractical ones. He sure does. Would you expect any less of him? That's right. Even prison could not change the kind of person Lloyd is. With that said, I completely share in his sentiments. As a member of the SSS, but more importantly, as one of Kia's guardians, her family, I will be coming with you to fight. Thank you, Tio. Wouldn't have it any other way. Come to think of it, how did you wind up at St. Ursula of all places? I was brought here by Arios on Mariabel's orders, I suspect. They divided the members of the SSS into different locations before placing us under surveillance. As for why, I believe they suspected that if we were all imprisoned together, we would band as one and attempt to dissuade Kia. Well, they're not wrong. In that case, we're going to have to search everywhere we can to track down Ellie and Randy. There's also the possibility that they're currently in Crossbell City, which would make reaching them impossible. Then again, the fact that Tio was here means there's a good chance they're both elsewhere in the state. Maybe the deserter Sigmund was talking about was Randy, and it was Randy that was heading to mines. That's true. Assuming Kia is in the city, they would want to keep you four as far away from her as possible. I have a question. Can I come with you guys too? Fran? Where's this coming from? I know I can't fight on the front lines like the rest of you, but I can still be your operator, just like I was before. You mentioned something about Wazy's airship to get around, didn't you? That's perfect. I can help you from there while you're on the ground, please? Fran. Should we, Lloyd? Well, I'll admit the Merkaba is short on staff. We could use the help. But I'll leave the decision in your hands, Lloyd. Let's be clear. Right now, your sister's loyalty lies with the defense force, Fran. Coming with us means going up against Noelle. Are you sure you're okay with that? Yes. Yes, I am. Obviously, I don't want to fight Noe. But even still, I have a job to do as a member of the CPD. I can't just stand back and watch all of this happen to my home. I understand. Alright then. We're happy to welcome you aboard, Fran. Yes. Thanks for doing this, Lloyd. It's good to have you back, Fran. Yeah, it was really weird talking to our Orbital thingy and having it not say anything back. Better than good for Abbas. His workload is about to go down drastically. It sounds like everything is settled then. Yeah, I guess that means it's time for us to head out, Cecile. Of course. Promise me you'll be careful out there. No, I want to visit Ilya. Hello? Sadly, there isn't much I can do to help you directly right now. After all, my place is here at the hospital. But even so, I'll be praying for your safety. Thank you. That's more than enough. Thank you for everything, Cecile. You took such good care of me. I owe you my life, literally. Now. Keep crying like that and you'll spoil that cute little face of yours. Come to think of it, Fran. Don't you have things to pack before you leave with them? You should prepare a change of clothes at the very least. Oh, you're right. I need to get all my stuff together. Sorry, guys. I'll get it done as quick as I can, so sit tight. Things will be much livelier on board with her around. Of course. Part of the reason I was in favor of it was for the sake of the Merkaba's morale. Oh, one more thing just came to mind. While you're waiting for her, why not take this opportunity to say hi to Inspector Donovan and Ilya? Thank you. Wait, what? You mean they're... That's right. They both woke up not too long ago. Ilya's awake? They told us that Donovan was awake, but Ilya's awake? Sadly, Ilya is still in no condition to be on her feet. Inspector Donovan is recovering well, however. Thank goodness they're both doing better. I think it's a great idea. I'll stave our boredom off while we wait for Fran, if nothing else. Yeah, let's go see them. Allow me to join you. I will wait here for you to finish. My presence would likely cause the patients a fair bit of alarm. No, you can be like the therapy dog. Zeit temporarily left the party. Tio has joined the party. Oh, no. How did... Dude. Oh, no. This is better, so you can keep that, I guess. You definitely had the Strega Omega. I'm pretty positive. Pretty positive on that one. And I know you had the Deep Ochre, but I don't know what your other equip item was. Not that. I didn't know. Okay, well, while we think on that, let's go through your... It was the Mishi hat? Okay, let's equip the Mishi hat. Thank you so much for looking this all up for me. This would be so aggravating if I had to try and scroll through the video on my own while live. Why do you have all this crap? Why does the game want you to be water so much? Okay. You had Mirage. You definitely had an EP3. This was Mute 2. Thank you. Cast 2. Action 2. Detection. EP3 and EP Cut 3. Okay. And it was Ellie that I think I messed with a bunch last time to give her other stuff. Fantastic. Okay. So weird to me that they give you the characters back with different stuff equipped. Have you been taking the time to study these days, Mashad? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't really been in the mood. With everything going on in Crossbell, I'm finding it difficult to focus. I'm too worried about everyone at Lotus Heights. It's completely understandable that you would feel that way. But don't forget what you're here for. Make sure to get back to those books once you've calmed down, okay? Lady Elia's regained consciousness. I couldn't be more over the moon. This makes all the time we spent staying here and praying for her recovery totally worth it. Okay, just want to make sure there's nothing important in one of these rooms. There's not. I want to see if we can interact with the picture in Cecile's room now that we know more about how Guy died. We can't. The cat will probably starve to death. So sad. I don't understand why the game won't give me my cat back. Zeit, that was your sibling. How dare you leave Cop behind? Is there anyone down here I care about? No. Yo, what's up? Okay, we'll go through the hospital the normal way. It's so empty. We've been forced to stop accepting outpatients thanks to the outbreak of cryptids on the highways. At the moment, we can only admit patients who are gravely ill or injured, and even they have to be escorted via ambulance by the Defense Force. All of this is the complete opposite of everything St. Ursula stands for. We're no longer providing healthcare to everyone who needs it. But more than anything, I just worry for our regular patients in the city. We're much indebted to Miss Plato here for letting so much of her assistance with maintaining the Orbital network. Even in the worst case scenario, we should still be able to accept new patients as long as the network is functional. We wouldn't have this safety net without you. For that, I offer you my sincerest gratitude. Your thanks is appreciated, but unnecessary. This is all part of the job as a member of the Epstein Foundation. I've heard that the barrier around the city extends past Crossbell Cathedral. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it encompasses the doll studio as well, because one of the members of Ouroboros is there. I had much I wanted to consult with Archbishop Aralda about, but I suppose that's off the table. What a shame. Archbishop Aralda. I wonder how he's holding up right now. You didn't have anything else, did you? No. Oh, hello, Tio. I'm in the middle of performing some maintenance on our equipment. Mind checking these values for me? Well, if you look closely, the durability figures are slightly below the minimum value. The likeliest explanation is that the moving parts are degrading due to age. I thought as much. This is a fine mess. Tio must have gotten really familiar with the staff and faculty during her stay here. Seems St. Ursula and the SSS can both agree on how nice she is to have around, as far as Orbital Tech is concerned. What do you mean as far as Orbital Tech is concerned? She's always good to have around. The end. End of sentence. No qualifiers needed. The doll studio is probably too far. Right after Crossbell formally declared independence, I received a notice to return to the Empire, but I decided to remain here. Here is where I belong. There's still so much I can learn. Sorry, Erbonia, but I'm not ready to return home just yet. Things are no safer over there than they are here anyway. I hope my family hasn't been caught in the crossfire of the Civil War. I wonder how my wife and son are doing in the city right now. God is willing, they'll stay safe from illness or injury. Okay, you didn't really have anything. I guess I could just go up the elevator. Take me to the second floor.